Honest answer, please. No trolls. Well, you know, if you go to Matthew yourself, I mean, did the Muslims even go or read? Like, how the Muslims, how the Muslims, the question is, how the Muslim, he didn't know about those verses if they are there, but he could not see what it says there. You know, I mean, do you like you when you read a book, you read a verse and you stop, and that's it? So if we go to Matthew, because this story is reported in Matthew, reported into in Luke, or we go to Matthew, it's the same. You will see that Jesus was not tempted by anybody. You see the word in English, tempted. Tempted, this is the confusion. The confusion is like, I got tempted, mean I did something wrong, you know, you tempted me to do it, you know. But you will notice if you read, you are confused maybe because of the English translation. In Arabic we say tajruba, tajrib. So Satan, he tried Jesus. This is what the tempted mean. But Jesus never failed. So if you read in Luke or in Matthew, let us open Matthew at the same time so he will not say, oh, I wanted Matthew. You will see that it doesn't matter really at the end of the day. Satan failed and Jesus won. As simple as that. So how can God be tempted? You just prove to us that Jesus is God, because Jesus never failed. Satan, he tried his best and he failed. This is Matthew 4. I just open it so he will not say I'm reading a different chapter or something different. While the Muslims are asking questions, how Jesus can be God, you will see here that Satan is saying to Jesus, if you are a son of God. Do you guys notice what, I mean, how hilarious they are? So what is the temptation coming to do? The tempter, which means Satan, come to him and said, if you are the Son of God. So you are questioning us if Jesus can be God when the verses you are quoting for us confirming that he is. What is the challenge is? If you are the Son of God, command that these stones become bread. So Satan, he's asking Jesus to do something. If you are, then you do this. What Jesus said. But he answered and said, it's written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded from the mouth of God. This is the first failure. He did not do what Satan he wanted. Satan, he asked for something. Then the devil took him up into the holy city and set him on the the edge of the temple, and said to him, if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it's written, he shall give his angels charge over you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. Jesus said to him, it's written again, you shall not tempt the Lord your God. Look at the answer, which means you cannot try God. You cannot try me. You cannot try my father. But the Muslim, he saw only the first verse. As you see, Satan, he is trying. Like, you know, if there is somebody offering me to convert to the garbage of Muhammad, he offer me. I say to him, stay away from me, Satan. Does that mean I am being tempted? No. He tried. Guys, do you understand what happened? If somebody offer me, and the Muslim, they offer me many times, a lot of money, to stop coming to talk about Islam, a lot of money. Actually, one of you have a recording he posted on YouTube. They offer me live on air. You know, they were texting me in Skype. We offer you money. I said, just say it online, say it on air. What do you want to offer me? They offer me $100,000 if I sign an agreement. I will never come back online. Just take it and go. Cash. So this is Satan trying me. He offered me, or he challenged me. If I did not fall into Satan, then how Jesus is not God then? If Jesus fall into Satan request, then Jesus is not God. So your excuse is false, and your argument is false from the beginning. And Jesus said to him clearly, you cannot tempt your Lord, your God. And then the devil, he tried for the third time. I will give you all those things. Just bow down and worship me. What Jesus said to him? Away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve. So how Jesus failed? So your argument is a funny argument, and we don't find even a reason to say how Jesus can be God, yet this has happened because Jesus did not fail into sin. If Jesus, he fall to the sin, then Jesus is not God. Satan, he could not make him do anything. Not a single thing. Jesus, he cast him away. And you will notice here that Jesus, he fasted for 40 days. If you go to Luke 4, there's more details. That Yeshua, he fasted for 40 days, which no human can do. Even though Jesus is a human by the flesh, and he's God in the same time. He's a full man, full God, and it is impossible for the man to fast for 40 days. In 40 days, he ate nothing. 40 days. A man in flesh. So when the Muhammadan, they come and they try their best to find something not right about Jesus being God, we find it very silly, because as you see, even the verses you choose for me, Satan, he is not testing Jesus the human, he is testing Jesus the Son of God. Did Jesus say to him, I'm not the Son of God? How many times the Muhammadan, they say where Jesus says, I'm God, worship me. As you see, Satan, he's asking him to do things nobody can do save God. Like order the stones to become bread, and the stones will become bread. But all of us, we knew that Jesus, he did way more than those things. I mean, even according to the City Muhammad, Jesus, he raised people from death. According to the City Muhammad, Jesus, he created from the mother bird. He breathed into it. From his breath, he gave life. According to the City Muhammad, Jesus, he healed the leper. Jesus, he made the blind see, which means he gave him a new creation and new eyes. Jesus, he controlled the nature. Jesus, he can tell you what you had in your houses. So, is that going to be difficult for Jesus to do what Satan is asking for? No, very easy. But still, he did not give him what he want. For it says, don't tempt your Lord. You cannot tempt me. So this is the trial of temptation. It's not Jesus being really tempted and he fell into it. And there's a huge difference. In the same time, what about we return the question for the Muhammadan? By the way, my Skype is open. If you are a Muslim, feel free. I will be happy to have you with us. I will go with your logic. So if Shaitan, he challenge and he asks for things and he refuse, that is temptation. Satan, he refused to accept Jesus to be his Lord. He refused to accept the Father. He have his own kingdom. That is a temptation, is attempting, like, you know, he's attempting something, attempting to establish his own kingdom. In the Quran, if we go, we will find the Quran using the word Iblis, which is very questionable. Yet the Muslims, they claim that the language of Allah is Arabic and the Quran is an Arabic book. You will see Iblis, 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 Iblis. All those stories here is about Iblis, you know, trying Allah by refusing to bow down to Adam. Look how many times. Chapter 2, verse number 34. Chapter 7, verse 11. Chapter 15, verse number 31. Chapter 15, verse 32. Chapter 17, 61. Chapter 18, verse number 50. Chapter 20, verse 116. You know, I mean, because chapter 38, verse number 74. Chapter 38, verse number 75. Because the Quran is a stupid book, you cannot find even a story in one place. You know, it's all over the place. It's like, you know, somebody trying to wear his socks, and one socks is with the pants, and the other socks is with the other room, and the one shoe in the second floor, and the second shoe is in the first floor. It's all over the place. But if you focus with me here, according to Muslims, Allah is God. According to Muslims, nobody can question Allah. And the one who questions Allah is a kafir. He is Satan. He is an infidel. Nobody have the right to question Allah. That's what the Muslims, they say, the Muhammadan. But look what happened here. In chapter 2, verse number 30, behold, when your Lord, he said, the translation is very like funky. The Lord said to the angels, I will create a caliphate in the earth. They said, we'll create somebody, will do mischievement and shed blood. Such a conversation between the creature and the creator, and those creatures are angels, is a question of rebellions. Allah being tempted now and tested. He is being tested. What Allah will do now? They are asking him, are you going to do this? And here you notice that the title of Allah as God dropped down to the bomb, because now if he is God, how you question, how the angels, who they are totally obedient to Allah, they question Allah. Something wrong in the story. Have you ever heard an angel question the one they are serving? They are angels. Those are not a human being. Those are angels who saw God. They are with God. They, you know, they hear God. He gives them commands. So they are with him in heaven. How they question God? So questioning God here is a trial to Allah, and Allah failed. Why? First of all, Allah, when they ask him the question, are you going to create someone who will do mischievement? And this is the human being. Yet we are the one who celebrate thee, praise thee, glorify thee. What Allah, he said to them? I know what you know not. In the case of Jesus, he gave the answer to Satan. He did not say to him, I know what you know not, which is a stupid claim. What do you mean you know what I know not? Well, isn't it Adam, he did mischievement? Are we listening? He just told them, he supposedly is refuting them. So if you go and see what Jesus said to Satan, Satan got busted the same as we got the abdool busted here every day. Allah, he could not answer them. What he said, I know what you know not. And you know, I wish that the story stopped here, because now Muslim, they can play with this. Well, he just said, I know what you know not. He did not say he will not do mischievement. Allah until now did not say, you are wrong, Adam will not do mischievement. No. If he stop here, the problem can be fixed. But look what happened. Then Allah, he taught Adam the names of all things. Then he placed them before the angels and said, tell me the name of those things if you are truthful. The translation here is false. Sadiqeen. Sadiqeen mean truthful, not right. You see, the Muslim, when they translate, they hide things because that is an embarrassment. Allah accusing his angels to be a bunch of liars. He did not say if you are right. I mean, do you even have a shame when you translate? We just changed the translator to Muhammad Hilali Khan, Hilali and Muhammad Khan, and now we find if you are truthful. There's a huge difference between if you are right and if you are truthful. If you are right, that means you can be wrong, but it doesn't mean you are lying. You are just wrong. You know what I mean? If I say something and in the moment I believe it's true, well, and it's not, I'm being wrong, I'm not lying, because that's what I believe. But if I know it's wrong, I know it's a lie, and I say that's a lie. So look what Allah is doing. Allah, he wanted to prove to the angels that the statement they made about Adam is a lie. He accused the angels to be not truthful. But if you go back, you will see that the angels, they were truthful, really. This is what Adam did. And actually, Adam himself and his wife were kicked out from heaven few verses after. And then how Allah wanted to prove to the angels that he is the one who knows what you know not. He taught Adam the names of all things, and he told the angels, tell me the names of those things if you are truthful. Here you see that the one who wrote the Quran, he have a brain of a mosquito. Literally. Because I cannot prove to you that I know more than you by asking you what is the name of my cat, which I gave it the name. Imagine I'm debating with the Muslim sheikh, and now I want to prove that the sheikh, he know nothing. I said to him, okay, what is the name of my cat? The sheikh, he said, well, okay, Tutu? No. Fufu? No. Okay, hold on. Lulu? No. Okay, Dada? No. And you know, we spend the whole day, and this sheikh is trying to guess the name of the cat. And, you know, at the end of the day, he could not figure out the name of my cat. I called the CIA, you know. How in the world that prove that I know more than this sheikh? How that can be a refutation to anything in the world? So I bring a cat and I give the cat a name. And then I say to you, tell me the name of this cat if you are truthful. And the poor you start guessing. Susu, fufu, dudu, mimi, tutu? No? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, no, you do not know. I am Allah. I know the name of the cat. Have you ever heard of stupidity? So when a Muslim, he come to us and he ask us about logic, like a logical question, if Jesus is God, how he can be tempted? But you go, you will find that Jesus was not really tempted. Satan, he tried the temptation. That's what tempted mean. He tried to tempt him, and Jesus never obeyed Satan. Here, Allah was questioned, and this is a trial. I'm trying you to see how you are going to create a man who is going to do bloodshed. How I prove you wrong? I name things and I ask you, tell me the names of those things. Even the cat, she could not believe such a stupid question coming from the one they call him God. What if I, from now on, each time a Muslim he call me and he say, Christian Prince, you are a liar, not truthful, I said to him, tell me the name of this cat if you are truthful. Remember, one who made this verse, he is trying to prove that Allah is God and angels are not. Correct? The whole point is Allah, he knows what you don't know, not know. That's the whole point. Allah is God. How Allah he prove that he is God? Because he gave a name to the cat and the angels could not know the name. What about we do the opposite? If Allah really want to do something smart, he said to them, okay, take this animal, give it a name, don't tell me. Go far away. Give this cat a name and don't tell me. And then come to here and ask me what is the name of this thing. And I will tell you. What Allah he did is the opposite. He named things and then he taught them to Adam. Look at the stupidity. It goes even farther. He taught Adam the names of everything. Do Adam really knows the names of everything? Let us say everything around him, just to make it simple. And here, by the way, he is copying a story from the Old Testament. Muhammad is copying a story from the Old Testament, but he messed it up. As usual, he is a fraud. The Bible says that God taught Adam the names of things, which means he gave him knowledge. This is not about names. He gave him knowledge, the ability to think, brain. Now he is able to recognize things. The difference between things, as a human, not as an animal. So the story in the Quran proving to us many things. The angels, they try Allah, they tempted Allah to prove that he is God, and Allah failed. In the story of Jesus, Satan, Iblis, he tried Jesus, but Satan failed, and Jesus was victorious. And then if we continue the story, the angels, they give up. Allah did beat them now. They surrender in the debate. They lost the debate. The angels said, glory to you. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Look, what the heck? How they say we have no knowledge except what you taught us, yet Allah, he did not teach them that Adam will do bloodshed. Here we see that the angels even lying. Because if they are really know nothing except what Allah told them, then where they get this from? Which Allah is proving them that they do not know. Which means Allah, he never told them this. Are we listening? So do you see, in reading just a few lines, how many poo-poo we found in the sewage of Muhammad? Just a few lines. We are not even reading the whole page. When the angels, they say, we know not except what you taught us, but they just say that Adam will do mischievement in the earth, and this is true. And what make it more funny, that the angels, they say, verily it is you, the all-knower, the all-wise. Why he is the all-knower? Because he knew the name of the cat. Nobody know the name of the cat save Allah. A miracle. Allah, he gave the cat a name, and now he knew the name. The angels until now, they are shocked that the only one who knows the name of the cat is the so-called Allah. No one knows the name of the cat. Until now, actually. Even the cat herself, she did not know her name. This is a book of God. This is the book of God. A Muslim saying in the chat, what about the moon split? We are waiting for Ammar to call us. So look what Mr. Binedo, he said. Allah, even when he teach Quran, he misled people.